Alright, Cameron's Gaming, Class 47 on ECML. Right. What are we doing here? We've got to go to York, platforms 16. Looks like the path is all set. Why am I dreading this? I wasn't dreading this on BNSF. I was dreading the tutorials. I'm also perhaps dreading the fact that I'm getting tired. I'm looking forward to doing it. This looks like an interesting scenario. The last time we ran the Class 47, I think it was on Bristol Exeter. It was quite popular on YouTube, so that's why I thought I'd run another Class 47, see what people thought. I like the Class 47. I've actually got a speedo on my desk now that it looks exactly like that. It's from a Class 31 that was been dismantled. So I'm going to try and make it hook it up to the control desk so that I can actually make it work properly. That should be interesting. And speedo it's quite big. Well, Cameron's Gaming, this scenario was one of the ones that was recommended. I don't know whether or not it was you that recommended it or whether somebody else recommended it for you, but it's on the list in my backlog, so I added it to play. The last 40 time I've had a 47 ECML route on Nebworth. Yeah, different ECML route though, so we'll be fine. There's no Nebworth on this route. This route, Nebworth. Cheers, BK Gaming. By the way, if we've had any followers while I've been messing about with that tutorial, then I do apologise for not saying thank you. Thank you for following, much appreciated. There we go, Blue Digital Games, thank you. Open the doors. Let me have a look, see where I've missed follows from. Oh, not an awful lot. The Gaming Lab 249, Stuart 2001. Hello everybody, what is up? So thanks folks, much appreciate it. Yeah, he says he almost spatted the signal at first. Well, thanks for the hint. Plus I'm about to spad the signal in front of me because I'm not looking. Time for a drink. Back in a moment, folks. Right. How are we doing? Okay, we've got this train in front of us. Alright, thanks, that was minecart. Farmboy34, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, it's meant to be a 2-minute stopped. Okay, so we're waiting. Presumably we're waiting for this service to run away. Got passenger view? Oh yes, passenger. It's a first passenger view, but it's a passenger view. Let's just call it first schedule. BNSF, how come the schedule is almost out of stuff? Well, it works until the end of this week, and that's all it needs to for right now. What I'll do is I'll spend some time possibly over the weekend and add some more stuff to it for the next little while. I'll also go through the suggestions forum. And see what we can see what I can update from the suggestions forum. Go when the signal allows is the instruction. Cameron's coming now, says tap the signal. Right, we are approved. Cheers, DRDW fan. Glad you enjoyed it. We've just tabbed that red light, so we're all good. Deadly Dorito. Okay, but when they were then added, that's what they were down as epic notch. So I'll update as we go. So yes, we tabbed that red light. All is good. Quarter of a mile to the next signal. Looks like we've got yellow. Is that what we've got coming up? Speedy little guy, yes, Donna Pass is after this. With double yellow, we can speed up a little bit more. Oh no, we can't, it's 15 limit still. Now we're at 30. Just have a look, see where we are on the map. So this is York. So we've just departed York and we're coming round here. 21 miles to Thirsk. Minecart, no. By the time we finish this one at Donna and the Donna Pass scenario, it's going to be getting really, really late. There we go. Because believe it or not, I've got to go Tesco shopping after this. Yeah. Does the route come with the NRM? I'm not entirely sure. It's certainly it wraps around the NRM. I don't think the NRM itself is particularly modelled. Good night, French Starlin. Anthony Pecoraro saw the Tier 16 preview. Excellent. Green lights. 30 limit. Next, you're going to say on the wall of the bedroom you've got plates from various locos and a Wallace and Gromit style buzzer with AWS and horn leaves and chains. No, I don't have that. I have got an NRN radio. It doesn't work anymore, but I've got an NRN radio. It looks kind of cool. What time does your Tesco stay open until? It's 24 hours, so basically it opens Monday morning and then closes Saturday night. And then opens again briefly during Sunday. No, I don't have a 47 background Cameron's Gaming. I've just got the 66, which I'm using at the moment. Keeping an eye on the signals, just to make sure we don't run into any problems there. Just under 20 miles now to first stop. So we're doing Thirsk, Northallerton and Darlington. Devon Moe, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Bells, they're like bells to my ear. Actually, they're exactly bells to my ear. Good night, Elton. Sounds good, Devon Moe. He's going to start working on a steam-only 844 excursion over the Cajon. The other thing you could do, Deadly Dorito, is to do the scenario in multiple parts. End the scenario next to like an oil tanker, and then say we're refilling. And then at the beginning you say, "Oh, okay, now we've been fully fueled, we can carry on." Sort of fake it that way. Right, 86 miles per hour. This will bleed the miles per hour off, the miles remaining off. What route is this, Devon Moe? This is GWML. Sorry, ECML. This is York to Newcastle. Cool Guys 22, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Am I actually inside the logo? No. It's a green screen background that's behind me. I'm in my garage. 92 miles per hour. Because you'll notice that over there that it's not moving outside the window. It's actually a screenshot from the game. 15 miles to go now for the first stop. Nice one, cool guy. Is your doorbell a steam engine horn for the house? No, but my mobile phone ringtone is a steam engine. And if I receive a text message, much to everybody's annoyance, my text message alarm is an AWS bell. Sounds just like that, in fact. Drives everybody potty. Especially when we're trying to do an audio review and we're trying to listen to the sounds of locos and my phone sounds a text AWS bell, and we're listening to an American loco and everyone's like, where's the AWS bell sound come from? What's that doing on there? Oh dear. I do laugh. Dinner time for Dave. Enjoy your dinner, Dave. Guy, what's the best way to stream online in some software? Use OBS, open broadcast software. It's free and does everything that most people want. But I have still have a whistle kettle. No, I don't even use the kettle. I've got this machine that I put a cup underneath it and I press a button and boiling water comes out. $10 miles. Steve says ringtones annoy him, so his phone is permanently on silent. I've tried that because, to be honest, ringtones annoy the hell out of me as well. Then I just never get any messages. And what happens is that I get a phone call, or at least I miss 3 phone calls, and then I eventually catch a phone call and someone's yelling at me irate that they've been trying to get hold of me all day. And it's on vibrate. I still don't see it or hear it, feel it even. I kind of need my phone to get up in front of me and slap me in the face with a wet kipper a few times. Signal will have a water machine. It's actually a coffee machine. It's one of those Tassimo coffee machines, but you can get a instead of getting coffee tab, you can get a water tab, and all it does is just tell it to just run water through it. Because I don't really use it for coffee anymore, so it's kind of not doing anything. Then I realised that for about £2 you could get this water tab, which just uses the barcodes to tell it how much water you want to run through. $8 miles to go. Map is way off, it will be. This is an old route. This would have been done probably, as I described earlier, where the markers, because the markers they don't have the full precision, you'll find that the routes that have been made to markers are frequently off from Google Earth. Cheers, X-Shooter. Thanks for joining. Growler. miles. Lucas 2105, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Did I get Blue Digital Games? Did I say hello? Say thank you? Thank you, Blue Digital Games. Still got a green light, 4.8 miles. What will be my nickname as a train? Waffler. Or, yeah, just Waffler. That'd be Waffler. Unless you mean, what train nickname would I have? Verbose, that would be another one. Anyone who's ever received an email from me can appreciate verbose. Particularly if I'm complaining. Brakes on. We've got approach control. Five chilies, no. If you remove electrification, Dane VR, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. If you remove electrification, the dispatcher will no longer be able to route electric trains over it. If you want to add neutral sections, then if you look at the way it's been done, you'll see it's by track-linked objects that say when the neutral section starts and where it ends. It should be quite easy to do, to be honest. Right. Yeah, it's not complicated, Five Chilies, not at all. Right, got a yellow with a feather. Anthony Pecoraro, why are there neutral sections? There are neutral sections because up and along the length of a railway line, you connect to different power stations, power districts across the UK's network, because it can't just plug it in and effectively and have it run the entire network. So multiple different power districts are involved, and you can't link them together. So what they do is they create a section where it's completely dead, a neutral section, where at the joints between the two. Unfool, Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Devon Mo, I do indeed do giveaways. I don't do them particularly often these days. I used to do them really regularly, but then everyone just started being gimme, and so I've shut them down a bit. But I'm going to do one this weekend. I haven't decided if it'll be Saturday or Sunday yet, but I'm going to do a giveaway this weekend. Yellow lights. I've done all sorts of really cool fails. You've seen most of them. I think one of the ones similar to Steve, where I was going up a steep hill on the Game of Gnomes and I switched the engine off and rolled back down again. Right, stopping in here at Thirsk. Cheers, Axig. So tomorrow, folks, the stream will be from around 2 PM. It may be a little bit later than that, but it's going to be around that sort of time. And it will, as a special treat for everyone, including myself, Steve will be joining me. So we're going to take it in turns running scenarios and having fun. And well, I'm not going to take it in turns having fun. We're actually just going to simultaneously have fun and take it in turns running scenarios. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it should be good fun. And then on Sunday, I'm also going to do a stream as well. Sunday stream, I don't know when that'll be yet. It will probably be a later stream somewhere, maybe at 8 PM onwards, something like that. I ought to try and do something productive during the weekend. Otherwise, I just stream the entire weekend. Moleman says, whoever isn't playing will be throwing darts at a cardboard cutout of him. Yep, even the ones who are playing are going to throw darts. My biggest, most famous, most epic fail, though, is still doing a how to drive a steam engine tutorial and failing to put water in the boiler. That's got to rate fairly highly in just you had one job type things. Devon, how many hours are you ahead of me? I don't know. Where are you? At this particular moment in time, it is 11:56 PM in the evening, so it's nearly midnight here. Speedy little guy, are we getting towards the end? No, we've got Northallerton and Darlington to go, so probably about halfway through. We've got 6.9 miles to Northallerton. Oh, we've got 75. Gun it. Oh, it's Sunday night trucking from 8 PM, is it? I might do it earlier on in the day then. Good call, Dave. up to 75. We've got 6 miles to go. Sunday night trucking starts at 6. Fair dues. I might do in the afternoon then, up until 6. Maybe I'll start at 2 PM on Sunday then as well. Go 2 till 6 or something. Oh no, I'm doing a Minecraft thing with the kids during the day. I'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest, on Sunday at the moment. Let me plan out the day, and we'll figure something out. I do want to try and do a stream on Sunday, but we'll see how timing goes. Cheers, Speedy. 4.9 miles to go. What's my favourite Amtrak route? If you're talking about ones in the game, then New York, New Haven, probably. Otherwise than that, I'm not really. I'm still building up my knowledge of American railroads. I mean, Chicago to New York is a really nice run, and so Chicago to Spokane, is it? I think that's the Empire Builder. I mean, that's beautiful. Is the Minecraft stream today or tomorrow? I don't know if there's going to be a Minecraft stream. Minecraft, I don't know. Morpheus, how come the UK has so many lines without electrification? I mean, there's 4 tracks here, so it's a very busy line, yet it's not electrified. This route is actually built around 1970s, before the electrification. The East Coast Main Line is now fully electrified. There's a lot of lines actually are electrified in the UK. There's not as many that aren't, to be honest. .8 miles. Cool guys, how do I use Google Map while on game? I've got some software that I've written that does the link to Google Maps. Unfortunately it's not available. There is something that another guy has written, I haven't got the URL to hand, that does something very similar though. If this was timed you'd be late, I'm sure I would. Because it's not timed, I'm not really rushing. But I'm stuck at red light, so unless there's scenario dead, of course. Cheers, old owl. Thanks for stopping by. I quite enjoy watching the. So folks are talking about the Formula One. I quite enjoyed watching Formula E. I thought that was quite good. I got into that for some reason far more than I've ever got into Formula One. We got yellow. We got yellow. Am I tired yet? No, I'm Red Bull powered now. Speaking of Formula One. Stubby, I don't watch Formula One, so it's Formula E I used to watch, and that's finished now, I think. Rally is good fun. I do like watching rally occasionally. Oh yeah, definitely. Formula E definitely needs work. But I enjoyed the concept. It was a good start. Yellow lights. Coming into Northallerton. After Northallerton, we're off to Darlington. The signalman didn't like the changing cars in the Formula E. I actually thought that was a really interesting dynamic. Very interesting. It was very different. Formula E is the pure electric cars. It sounded like a bunch of radio-controlled cars zipping around. It's really quite amusing to listen to it first, till you got the hang of it. It's also done in on street racing, so they convert a city and use that, and basically that becomes the track, which presents a set of interesting problems. Iskino 123, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So a massive scale extra. Well, it's not slot car racing. But yeah, otherwise than that. It's more perhaps TCR. Who remembers TCR? Or am I the only one that remembers TCR? Fan boost is good. I thought fan boost was a neat touch on Formula E. Toy car racing. No, TCR was total control racing because there was no slot, so the cars could move freely around the track, and you could use a little lever on the back of the controller to actually tell the cars to go one side of the track or the other, so that you could overtake anywhere you liked. I had the my TCR set was one of the bigger ones. It had the big truck in it as well. So you had a Corvette, a Pontiac Firebird, and truck. And you had the truck basically was driven. It was clipped to the inside loop, and it would just whatever, as long as someone was moving, it was going around. And then one of your cars would do the jump, and then the other car had to effectively weave around the truck. Which was really good fun actually. But because it's not got the slot car, gravity took part in everything as well. So you'd have to really drive the cars. It was really quite clever. Welcome, Cobblop and Mal. You will, don't worry about it. You'll get to see them on YouTube if you want to see any of that. Josh Harkness, I haven't planned anything beyond today really. So I'm gonna go through it the weekend and figure some stuff out. So yes, it will get updated. Don't worry. Just occurred to me. I need to check that signal. It's green light. Good. "13 miles to Darlington," which is our final stop on this journey. Having a look for TCR set. How are we doing? Go. What we got now? 11 miles to go. Man, I can't find any images of the TCR set that I've got. Whatever happened to maglev? Maglev is still a thing. Fastest train in the world is a maglev. It was just done in Japan. I think they're still toying with putting a maglev into America somewhere. Trailer cut off. That was the one that I had. How are we doing here? 80. Slow down just a little bit. What have we got now? 7 miles to go, doing about 78 miles per hour. Lots of bells, which is good. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Everyone's having a good chat at the moment. And I thought I would at least read. Right, got a yellow light coming up there. Double yellow at least. I just typed loads of Q's into chat. Double yellow again, so we're kind of catching up on something in front of us. Oh wow, that is a heck of a TCR setup. Very nice. Am I going to do any New York, New Haven scenarios? There's none been actually requested. So on that basis, no. But request some. I'd like to do some more New York, New Haven, particularly the M8 or the. We haven't done much with P32 ACDM, so it'd be certainly good to use the P32. We've only done that once. .7 miles to the end of the scenario. Still following yellows. Oh, green again. Dave says I request New Haven. There you go. No, you have to request scenarios, Dave. You know that. Josh, that sounds superb. Can you Twitch message me the details, and I will see if I can get that into the plan for next week. So currently our home into Darlington is red. I'll try and give your scenario a go as well, Coplopper. That's a good point. I'll have a look at that this weekend. Moggy wants me to do the Night Rider scenario. I know neighbour has an off week. Yeah, maybe I'll do the scenario. I'm not sure about the week though. And we have a wall of reds as we get to Darlington. I can't be that much behind schedule if I'm still getting red lights. There we go, we've gone green. Dave, depends what aspect of Steam Workshop that you're talking about. Steam Workshop is fundamentally Steam's, but the content is, or the structure of the content is sorted out by Dovetail. Not the content itself, it's kind of self-regulated. My 4x4 47. Looks like we've got a bay platform here that we're coming into, so we need to be aware that I can't overshoot this one at all. And there we go. Yeah, it's not an ideal platform for this train, given most of the train is still out on the back here, but perhaps a shorter train. Right, so Cameron's Gaming, that was Monday Commute by Cameron's Gaming. The 47 on East Coast Main Line, York to Newcastle. Oh, there we only went to Darlington. Excellent. Now, thank you for the scenario. That was really good. Right, one more to do. This is called Evening Empties. It's by Deadly Dorito. Right. What is that sound?